Hello everyone, kumusta? Welcome back to Dash of Spices. On today's video, I'll be showing you how I made this one of the favorite holiday recipe during Christmas in the Philippines, or even New Year, or even birthdays. This is what we called Biko, or sweet sticky rice. So this is a version, Filipino version of the Thai sticky rice, but we make our sticky rice Filipino version a different way. So if you want to learn how I make this, please keep on watching. So the main ingredients here is the sweet sticky rice and the coconut milk. First things first, we are going to soak the sweet sticky rice or glutinous rice in the water for about an hour before cooking. You're going to rinse this off. Rinse until most of the starch are gone. I rinsed this off for about 5 times until the water is almost clear. Now the rice that is completely rinsed off, we're going to set that aside. I'm going to show you, since I don't have a coconut cream, so I put 3 cans of coconut milk in the fridge. By then, that will separate the coconut cream from the liquid. So that will give you a cream coconut basically from the coconut milk. I hope you understand what I'm talking about here. So you're going to scoop at least 2 cups of coconut cream. When you're putting the can in the fridge overnight, it separates the cream from the liquid, which just give you more of that creamy texture of the coconut. But if you have a coconut cream, you're welcome to use that as well. So just scoop again 2 cups of coconut cream. I'm using a half cup, so that's why I'm adding more. So I just separate the liquid, that's the liquid, and that's the cream. And that's how you get a cream from the coconut milk. And so back in the rice, I'm going to add about 1 cup of that coconut milk from that can. And then add water to the can of the coconut milk. Right here, just add water in there. Just rinse that, but don't dump that water. Use that water as water for your rice. So I'm adding a total of 1 cup of coconut milk and 3/4 cup of water with a mixture of the coconut, whatever left over in that coconut can, of that canned coconut, I'm sorry. So we're using about 2 cups of sweet rice and smaller amount of water because you don't want the rice to be fully cooked basically. And now I'm adding dried pandan leaves. If you have a fresh pandan leaves, that's actually better. So once you mix that, you are going to cook this on medium heat covered for about 10 minutes. Once it starts boiling like that, that means you reach that temperature already and the rice is boiling and cooking almost through. So now mix this and then adjust the heat into low heat, and you're going to cook this for additional 10 minutes. Remember, you are not going to fully cook this rice. You're gonna cook this basically an undercooked rice. That's what your goal here is. You don't want to overcook the sweet rice. Next is we're going to cook the coconut caramel sauce, which we're going to use that brown sugar, 1/2 cup brown sugar, vanilla extract, salt, and that coconut cream. And that is a fat-free sweetened milk. We're going to start off with the coconut cream and just add it to a wok or a pan. Cook this in about medium heat, medium to low heat. You don't want to burn this. So this is just take your time. This is what Biko or sweet sticky rice is. It will take time to cook it. Once that cream is fully diluted or liquefied, go ahead and add the brown sugar. Mix until all the brown sugar are dissolved. Again, cooking this in low to medium heat. Do not cook this in a high heat, or you're gonna burn the mixture. Then add the rest of the ingredients: vanilla extract, sweetened milk, and also the salt. Continue mixing until everything are combined. Once it starts boiling like that, and you can see that the color changes and it's more like creamier and everything is incorporated together, scoop that rice, the rice that you just cooked. If you see those dried pandan leaves, you could take that out later on. Don't worry about that. It's good to use the fresh pandan leaves because you just scoop it really quick. So slowly adding the sweet sticky rice into the coconut cream mixture. Again, cooking this in low medium heat. And then you just start mixing it until all the sauce and the rice are incorporated together. You don't want to rush this. This is what makes the Biko or the sweet coconut, the sweet sticky rice good. You take your time, let the rice and coconut milk slowly merge together. And as what I said, just take the pandan leaves. If you don't like it, just scoop it. It's not really, hot, but just be careful. Just slowly taking them out as you mixed it. They're gonna float around, so just scoop it out. And so once the texture is more like a glue texture, like they glued together, this is a sign that this rice is already done. When you scoop it like that, when they move together or they stick together and there's no more coconut sauce visible, that means this is done. Turn the heat off and set it aside. Now let's move to make the toppings. This is also called as latik, but I'm not making fully latik. Basically, I'm just making my own version. So using the coconut milk, the coconut cream, and then the brown sugar and the vanilla extract, and just let that cook. And then also I'm toasting the coconut flakes, toasting them until they're golden brown. So once the color is golden brown, go ahead and add it to that coconut and brown sugar mixture. Cooking this in a low medium heat. Add that toasted coconut flakes and cook this for about 5 minutes in low medium heat. Now if you don't like the texture of the coconut flakes, you could skip this part. I like the texture of the coconut flakes, so that's why I add it. But I like it more when it's toasted first before adding it to the sauce. So now as you can see, that sauce is done. Go ahead and use a baking pan. This is the only small baking pan I have. You're welcome to use anything you have handy. And just lay that, make sure they lay flat. And I poke a hole on the rice. So then when I add the sauce, it kind of sink into the bottom of the pan as well. Again, this is optional. You could actually skip this part right now. Just add the coconut toppings, the coconut cream toppings or the latik on top of it. You don't have to make the whole, but this is the way I make mine. And so make sure that your broiler is ready to go. We're going to place this in a broiler for about 5 minutes. Make sure that the door of your oven is slightly open. Just like what I'm doing right here, it's slightly open. And you can see it's bubbling. And there you go. This is our sweet sticky rice or Biko. This is ready to serve. The house smells so good. Anything with coconut, oh my gosh, it's just make the house smells good. So the coconut, the sweet sticky rice is best paired with either pineapple juice or mango juice. What I have here is a mango juice. and I tasted this, and this just tastes so amazingly good. It's really delicious. I'm not joking, it's good. If you guys like this video, please go ahead and click that like button. If you have questions about this recipe, I know I'm not good with explaining that much, but I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. If you have questions about how I made this recipe, please comment down below. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to our channel. Thank you everyone for watching. Please come back and see us. I hope you're having the spirit of Christmas despite of this pandemic. Watch for our next part 2 holiday recipe. Until next time, ciao!